like to welcome you guys to another One Take review. It's your boy Big Dog here with a review for the 100 Season 5 Episode 10. And let me say something I've noticed on the internet. What's up with all the Octavia hating, everybody tripping on about how Octavia runs things and how she's been acting lately? First of all, you don't know what she's been through. Secondly, she's one of the only characters I feel like has developed since the beginning of this show into what she's become. Other people just seems to jump in and out of things. You know what I'm saying? They do stuff that wouldn't be characteristic for certain characters. She has the most real, true storyline, the most truest storyline out of everybody. I just had to get that out there because first of all, Octavia is one of my favorite characters. She's probably back in her and John Murphy like my two favorite characters of the show, and I kind of feel like there's been a lot of hate going towards her. And in this episode, we get to see the human side of her again, because a lot of people say like she's just been annoying and she's just been doing stuff, and it's her fault for a lot of things. But when you're in certain situations, you have to have not just like you have to look at the bigger picture, and that's I feel like what she's been doing, and she's been looking out for her people. It's not like she's just doing this because hey, I need to be the big boss. No, my people need that value just like everybody else, and I'm not surrendering myself because I'm the one who got our people to this point. I'm sorry, I feel the exact same way. It's like me getting the team to the finals and somebody telling me, hey, move over, let somebody else run this thing. That's no. But anyway, you can tell her biggest weakness though, which has always been, is Bellamy. Bellamy is her biggest weakness, and she's focused on trying to keep him alive. You know, so she even with him betraying her, and I said this many times, if she cut that tie, she will go to like another level. I thought she was there, but you see that the emotion that she still has for him, Indra, you know what I'm saying? Gaia, she would have took Gaia's head off. She had the chance. But it's just it's just a constant that they're always questioning her authority in front of people, and then do things to not necessarily make her look weak, but just be like, hey, we can do this, and we won't suffer any consequences. Because anybody else, she cutting their throat, and that's the only thing. That's the advantage they have. So she's trying to help them. We have stuff going on with McQuarrie and Abby. Abby trying to get her stuff. Got Vincent going. I knew we were going to see Vincent do like some crazy shit this episode. So I'm happy we got that. But Abby still trying to get her pills. McQuarrie is out killing people trying to get information about Dioza. We didn't even see Dioza and them this episode. We didn't see John Murphy. We didn't see Kane. None of them. But we did get the stuff with like Abby and her constant addiction with these pills. And me, honestly, for one, with what they doing with Abby, she can go. I'm gonna be honest, she can go. Just kind of how I feel. I kind of feel like if she goes, they will improve. I'm not necessarily improve the show, but I feel like it will improve Clark's character because she has one less thing she holding on to, and I think that because now she's holding on to Maddie, even though I think Maddie is, since she, you know what I'm saying, she's having these visions about the Commanders, and now we have to deal with that. I think she is kind of like a big problem for a few people because now we have half of the people that in Octavia's group want to side with her. We need, and honestly, we need her gone. I need Octavia to offer, or Maddie's gonna run it. She's gonna be the commander, and she's gonna be like the youngest one, and she's gonna be telling everybody what to do, which doesn't make sense because I know she has like the wisdom and all the knowledge of all the other commanders, but at the same time, it's kind of like really. Y'all taking Maddie over Octavia, somebody who pretty much brought you through all this just because she has some other people in her head. It bothers me, you know, that people. I mean, I guess some people will blindly follow anybody, no matter if they haven't really necessarily done anything for them. That's my whole take on it. But I feel like Clark has really not had like a strong arc at all this season, which is not a problem with me because like Clark, I really don't like Clark's character just simply because a lot of the things she do and then question her, and it's like a rinse and repeat type thing with me and her. With her for me, it's the same thing over and over. It's never really just any development. It's just always, hey, I have to do something. Now I feel bad about it for like episodes at a time, and then hey, I'm gonna do something else bad. Let me feel bad. It's just constant, and that really hasn't done anything for me. But she's trying to like go get Dioza, and she finds out that like, hey, Dioza's not even here. McQueer's running things, and so her whole plan goes to shit. But main thing, this episode takes place with Indra telling Guy that like, hey, we have to save each other, and we end up getting to the moment where it was like, hey, I think that one of the best moments between Indra and Octavia, they were having that conversation. It was like, yo, I trained Octavia of Sky Crew, not this person I'm seeing now. I didn't betray her. I betrayed Blood Rainer. And so Octavia's pretty like, there's no difference. Like I'm the same person. And here's things we get. We get to Monty, who I feel like Octavia should have took his head episodes ago. I feel like she should have took a lot of people's heads. I don't know. Maybe I just want her to kill everybody. I don't know. I mean, that's not good. Maybe I need to see a doctor, but that's kind of how I feel. Like she needs to start like taking some of these people's head for disrespecting her, and so on. And Monty. But like I said before, we had I feel like it was a great scene with Andrew Octavia. There was a line in there that I can't quite remember, but I feel like it was a great line. I can't think of it for the life of me right now. Then we get to the point to where they're about to go in the pit, and Bellamy like, hey, we don't have to fight. It's like, no, we don't have to. But Octavia's not gonna kill you or me. She will kill Guy and just Guy. It's like Bellamy feels like, oh, I'm not gonna kill anybody. I'm gonna make Octavia kill me. But if I don't fight, Octavia's gonna kill Gaia, and Indra's gonna feel play. So it's just like you have to do it. It's like everybody's in a situation where they have to. And Gaia's just like, no, I'm just gonna take her out. Even though Gaia was one of the few people, she saved Gaia's life and protected Gaia. But Gaia was like, I guess her loyalty is to her commander. That's pretty much how it is for her. And she even threw a spear at Octavia. Octavia just like, he like brushed it off like beat her last, which was amazing. And then you get Monty coming in there. Like, hey, he turns damn near everybody on Octavia at this point. So at that point, I was like, when she left, I knew exactly where she was going. I said, burn it down. I don't know why I was in that, but I just knew, like, burn the Azure Farm to the ground. That's how they want to repay you for all the stuff you did. Burn it to the fucking ground. And if I were her, I'm like, it is what it is. I'll fight anybody. And it's kind of, she was like, either you follow me or what? Listen, either you one crew or you enemy of one crew. That's how it is. That's how she kept people together, by having everybody be together. And if they wasn't, kill them. I don't know. This for a show, this works. In real life, yeah, I don't think I would necessarily be on the same side, but for this show, that's definitely what I want to see from Octavia. But like I said, I think she probably should have off Monty or his girlfriend, one of them, just to make them see. Like she has to have a big kill this season, because don't get me wrong, she's been killing people, but she hasn't had a significant kill. Jaha died on his own. All those people she killed to become like the leader. We didn't know them. She has to have a big name. She has to kill a main character. She's killed Pike before. Like it's not hard. Fuck it. My vote would be for Monty. Bellamy. She killed Bellamy. It really shows like, yo, she's cut ties. But I know Bellamy's too big of a character. Not taking him out. Or Clark. No, she's too big of a character. Not taking out Andrew. That would hurt. I think Andrew would hurt me. Her killing Andrew would actually hurt me. That's the one I would actually feel for. So it's a lot of people. I'm liking where they going, and we get to next episode. We get to finally see the dark years. So we get to see what happened and why things became how they were. What happened with everybody? What spun everything into what it is now? How did she become blood? Right? All this stuff. We get to see this next episode, which I'm absolutely been waiting for. I think you're gonna have more Kane and Abby, who two people at this point of the series I'm really not all in for. I wouldn't mind Octavia off and Kane and Abby just dying from whatever the fuck disease she got. Listen, man. If the end of the show is just Octavia, Indra, Murphy, and what's her name, Amari, I would be fine. Just being real. I want Indra to live, but I kind of feel it. Indra's that death you want to happen just so you can feel like some emotion. Because that's the one I'm gonna get probably some of the most emotion out of, unless they kill Octavia Murphy or Raven. I get a lot out of them too, but Indra's the one I feel like I can sacrifice, I can spare because just because I want to feel some kind of emotional feeling towards it. But you gotta let me know what you think. What should Octavia do at this point, at this gesture in time? Do you think it's wrong that she's leading these people in the battle? And if they don't stay, they have to go back to suffer. What's your perspective on this thing? Because I know there's a lot of debate on the internet about what should be and what shouldn't be done in this show. But let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you if you guys.